Let's get over to meteorologist David Karnes for a check of your forecast. It is what we call a storm alert weather day here at Channel 3. And David, what does that mean for us today?
Well, nothing like what we saw in Nashville, but we are looking at a marginal risk of severe storms this morning. We already have a few that are trying to work their way in. We'll take a look at that in a second. But storms this morning, warm and dry this afternoon. We're talking about temperatures in the upper 60s and low 70s. And then we'll get a little bit of a break, maybe a couple of showers south of Chattanooga on Wednesday, but more rain is likely through the day on Thursday. Holiday in downtown Cameron, maybe a few wet roads, but overall we're doing okay this morning without much of a problem at all. Temperatures warm in the upper 50s, even the low 60s in some spots, much warmer than yesterday by 5 to 15 degrees. So here are all of the deadly storms that moved through Nashville, producing tornadoes, and east of Nashville, 5 people reported killed as a result of those tornadoes. Unfortunately, this is information that's just coming in from our partner station WSMV up in Nashville. So we're keeping a close eye on that situation. We will not see anything like that in Chattanooga. With that said, let's take a look at some of the heavy rain that is beginning to move through, and we're going to put up our lightning counter as well just to see what is going on there. We are looking at, you can see most of that lightning is north where the severe storms are moving through Nashville, but we still have some storms. Look at this, moving through Scottsboro, north of Scottsboro. A pretty good little storm cluster there. Now, no severe weather associated with this as of yet, but there is a lot of heavy rain moving to northeast Alabama. That's going to continue to move to the northeast up toward Jasper and Monteagle, and you've got another little spot of heavy rain just to the south of Dayton near Bakewell. So Bakewell, right along 27 there, getting some heavy rain, but that is a very isolated spot. You can see a few more showers that have lifted up through Soddy Daisy, but nothing major as of yet. What we're watching is this little cluster and storms moving in from the southwest, and also this line moving in from the west, where we have had severe thunderstorm watches and warnings accompanying this line. So we'll keep a close eye on all of that as we make our way through the day. So the potential for severe weather, low. You can see the risk scale goes from 1 to 5, 1 being the lowest, and we are at a 1. So very low marginal risk of severe weather. If we do get anything, tornadoes will not be the biggest threat. Damaging winds, heavy rain, and lightning, those will be the biggest threats. And the damaging wind risk, when we talk about damaging winds, there is a parameter for that at 60 miles per hour or greater. There's a 5% risk of that in the highlighted area. So that will be the biggest problem. The tornado risk, not there in Chattanooga. With that said, whenever you have severe storm potential, you watch every storm very carefully for that, and we will do that today. But you can see the risk of tornadic activity as well to our south, even south of Atlanta, and even there it's only 2%. So about 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. is when we're going to see most of the activity moving through. You can start to see at 7 a.m. This is what we're looking at. You can already see some of these storms drifting through right now. By 8 o'clock, moving on into 9 o'clock, a little bit of a break in Chattanooga. Looks like most of the activity may stay to the north or to the south of the scenic city, although I'm not going to count us out for getting a little bit of activity here and there. But the heaviest stuff, I think, will be north of Chattanooga and south down into parts of North Georgia. This is 9 a.m. as you're settling in. By 10, 11 o'clock, maybe one more impulse going to the northeast into McMinn County across 75. By 10 o'clock, scattered showers across Chattanooga. And then by 11 o'clock, you see that moving eastward. By noon into the afternoon, it's dry. We look at partly cloudy skies and highs again in the upper 60s and low 70s. Wednesday, maybe a couple of showers south of Chattanooga. Most of the heavy rain will be south of our area. And then moving into Thursday, as low pressure works its way to the east, we're going to have more rain through the day on Thursday. We could get a good half an inch to an inch of rain through Thursday. After 5 o'clock, everything will start to fade away, and that's going to bring in some really nice weather for Friday and the weekend. Through Thursday, again, most of the rain today and Thursday added together, looking at about another 1.5 inches of rainfall. So storms this morning changing over into warm, breezy weather this afternoon with highs in the upper 60s and low 70s. Tonight will drop down into the 40s as we have clouds but no rain through the overnight into tomorrow. Only a 20% chance of a shower south of Chattanooga. Rain likely through the day Thursday, and then we dry out and have amazing weather springing forward this weekend, guys.
I tell you what, 55, 62, the sun is out. I think everyone's going to be just...
No problem at all.
Yeah. We'll get there, everybody. We'll get there together. So
ground has just been so saturated, so we need those 3 days to kind of dry out a little bit. David, thank you.
You're welcome.